What is up, guys? Let's go fishing back with another video. So today is a Thursday. We have no school because it is snowing a lot outside. So I'm going to be showing you what is inside my tackle box. Because if you guys remember a year ago, I did something like this with Thomas. But whatever. So I'm going to be showing you what is inside my white Wild River tackle bag. This is mainly for bass. I did upgrade from a tackle box to a backpack, and there's a lot more storage in the backpack. So yeah, and also we're gonna include a small giveaway. If we get 5 likes on this, I'll be giving away this right here. It's a Storm Wild Eye Swim Shad. I'll be giving this away if we get 5 likes, and it'll be in the next video whenever I get my lucky tackle box. I think it comes on the 10th, so 5 days from now we'll be giving these away. It'll be on my Instagram, and all you guys gotta do is subscribe and like this and the next video. Okay, so guys, so to start it off, we got our first compartment right here. Yep, we're gonna balance that out. First, we got this live bait. These live bait hooks. They're live bait because you can hook it right through here, and these are also fluke hooks, whatever you want. You can use them for anything. That you rig your live bait, and the fish can easily bite it because they are so bent. I have all different sizes. Yeah, and yeah, that is it. That is it for the top. Man, I have the hiccups right now. Then I got these Beacon refills, like night bobbers or something. You can put them on the tip of your rod or by your lure. And then I have these right here. These are little leaders for bass, catfish, pike, anything. No, this is solid wire right here. This is not gonna break. If anything, this is gonna break, or this is gonna break before. But this is 100-pound swivel. This is another 100-pound. So these are not breaking. I have 4 of these. So yeah, so let's get into the next thing in my tackle box. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna get started into the real tackle box. This was just the top. This is that where you can put your cell phone, but I use it for those. Now we're gonna get into these bobbers right here. This is on the opposite side, on the side. It is in this pocket right here. My bobbers are in that side. And I just keep some bobbers just in case if I want to do some bluegill fishing, so I can rig them up on these hooks for live bluegill. It normally works out great. We normally catch a lot of these. I really want to try these out. I got these in a catfish box actually, and very, very interesting type of bobbers. But this is a regular one that I would be using. So we'll put them back in our bobber. Okay, then on the opposite side of the same pocket, we have these. It's another leader, 30 pounds, but I definitely think those can hold a lot more. Then right here we got some catfish things, some really small jig heads. I think these are size 32. 132 ounce or something, something crazy. Then right here I got a small split shot for some trout, to make some things a little heavier. I might put these on for some tiny bullhead catfish. It just really depends where I'm fishing. Yeah, and my sister has to be playing the piano right now. Oh well. And in the bobbers I also have this. I don't keep it in there. I normally put it when I go on. But right here we have a night bobber. That normally works out. So now we're gonna get into our soft plastic. Trust me, I have a lot more than this. But these are mainly what I take with me because these just work a lot better. So right here, you've seen this in my the bass thing. I just added these on recently. These little what are they called? Little finesse worms or whatever. Right there, little finesse worm. We'll get those back in. Most of these are, here we got some blue Senkos actually right here. You can never have too much Senkos because that's all these places around me, every single fish bites on a Senko. Right here we got a finesse worm. You can rig it as a Senko Texas rig, maybe on a finesse hook or whatever. This is just the black worm right here. I already have it rigged up for a Texas rig. right there. So when the fish bites, you just set the hook, whatever. I always keep one hook ready to go inside, and then we'll get, yeah. I always have one hook, always rigged. Then right here, I don't want to touch these, but these are power bait. They smell so bad. If I put some of that crayfish stuff on that I got, these work great. I've caught a bass on one of these before. Then here I have more like saltwater type lure, but I mean, you can use this. It looks like a crayfish, like a very, very detailed crayfish, but you mainly want to use this in salt. I would use it in salt water because it does have a salt thing on it. They all smell very, very bad. I don't want to touch any of these. I touched that one because it was just the salt. There's no like smell on it. Then here I got some Yum clear Senkos. These are for like extremely clear water. Everything here I've caught a fish on except for these worms right here. I haven't caught something on this yet because I haven't been to a pond where the bass are that big. So a nice clear. I would use this like very clear, super clear water. And I might smudge like some, or I might stick some of this into like the crayfish, or like just like to get some scent on these for a better chance of fish. And then here are some power worms. I've assumed you've seen these before. Well, I just want to show you one thing. This is actually really, really funny. So remember those clear worms I showed you? I put one of those clear worms in here, and they come out like pink. It's actually... Yeah, they're like, so I just put some of these to get some extra scent on, for extra, extra chances of catching those on big bass. Yeah, so now we're going to get into the bottom side pocket. Okay, guys, so before we get into these side pockets, and then this, and then the middle, I want to show you something really cool about this bag. This bag has this light right here. So if you're night fishing, you could turn this light on while you're night fishing. Also, it has a green light as well as just a regular light, and then brighter, and then green. So those are the three lights. And also it has a thing right here for scissors, pliers, whatever you want to call them. And then right here I always keep a mosquito band just in case if the fishing gets like really annoying and these mosquitoes just like start biting you. I have that to put around my wrist. And it's also on my bag so they don't go by my bag. So now let's get into both side pockets. Okay, guys, so in the first side pocket right here we have our catfish hooks. If you remember from our last videos, we have the furry thing right here. It's really all it is. It's a regular catfish hook, but with this to keep your like soft bait, like a catfish dough, which I do have in my bag, to keep it on the hook better. And then we have other catfish hooks that I got from the catfish box. So hopefully we can use these at that pond that we always go to for catfish, and we always use just those regular live hooks, and those seem to work fine. But we're gonna try these, see if we get more fish, like a hookup ratio. Then right here we got like this squid smelling Easy Shiner 4-inch. I already have one rigged up like I have all my soft plastics. And then right here I have a boat plug. If you don't know what a boat plug is, it's for your boat. And as you guys know, I do have one in Monroe. Monroe. We could say Monroe because it's such a big lake, whatever. But I do live in another state. So when you plug this in the boat, then you tighten it, and then you can tighten it because there's another thing on the boat where you have to tighten or whatever. So this is our boat plug. I always keep it in my bag. Every single time we go there, we always forget these, so I just keep it in my bag just in case. Then right here we got wet ones, like let's say we catch a catfish or we're using like that baby shad that Zach has. We definitely want to wash our hands. We don't want to get any diseases from the fish. Or an open wound, you just clean it out with this. So safety always comes first when you're fishing. You don't want to get hooked by anything. Or spot like a catfish, it's literally for anything. Now, as you know, I said I got that catfish dough. This is bloody chicken liver smell. It's some gulp. This thing is so old. I had this for like 3 years, and my bag smells nice. So right here is the Berkley Gulp. Outfish others, catch more fish. Right here, if you guys watched, I caught my PB an 8-pound bass on these things. I always need to try these before any lure. I will try these Senkos right here, then I will change it up. Because I want to catch another. I want to beat that PB. So yeah, let's get into it. Then right here we got this trout. This trout dough. It's like a power bait, but it's different. I got this in the trout box that Zach got me. Then right here we got some of this crayfish scent. I would put that on that crayfish, but those already smell bad as it is. Then right here we got a split shot box, more split shots. These are more heavier ones. And obviously when you go fishing, you need some line. Right here I got 8 and here is 10. So yeah, I have 8 and 10. Both are for like smaller. I want to get braid put in here, but it's just a pain in the butt too. It's a pain in the butt when it's so expensive. Then right here I got a tape measuring when I go for trout later on. In the spring, I want to do a catch and cook so bad. I wanted to do one so long, but now I got a fly rod, so hopefully catching trout will be so much easier. And I got this stuff right here. This should help. Like all this stuff should help so much. And I got my thing. I think a trout needs to be 9 inches, so it needs to be that big. And yeah, and that is really it most of the time. Okay, now let's get on to more wet ones, just in case you get a cut. So we'll put everything back right now. And you need to always keep line because you never know what could happen when you're out fishing. Now let's get on to the inside. Right off the back, we got Burke Gulp Alive minnows. I rig them on those 32-ounce hooks. I keep them in 2 bags because I don't want this leaking out. Then right here, I got if you guys remember a DS, like the Nintendo DS, this is actually where I keep all my spinner baits. They all fit really good in this DS case. Then next, we got these Zoom tubes. I got these in the LTB trout box. Then you've seen this in a lot of some of my videos. It's an electric scale. Then right here, I literally organized. I'm like crazy with my tackle box being organized. If we look right here, all those are organized to size. So yeah. And if you think that's crazy, wait till we get onto my other hooks. Where when I say they're organized, they're organized. Right here, we have my hooks, all my bass hooks. So these are literally all organized. Okay, so right here we got our weedless. Then we got 2/0, 3/0. These are some nice, you can Texas rig on here. Then we got some bigger catfish hooks. We got some smaller bass hooks and some red. So this is like normal for me. Like I organize like my hooks by size and color. Yeah, I'm a big meat guy, so. Then right here we got our drop shot thing. Also got this from the LTB box, but that was in the bass box. Then right here we got this. Oh, no, that's not it. Right here we got a flashlight. I always keep that in there. SOS. Yeah, I always keep that in there just in case. You never know if you go fishing and get lost in the woods. And then here, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys seen these before. You clip this on something, or you could put a fish on here, whatever. And then down here, you can have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fish on it. And for trout, the limit around here is 4 or 3. So I could hang my trout there that I catch. But I definitely want to, I'm definitely gonna go out and I don't care. I need to catch a trout. That's that's on my bucket list for one of the things I want to catch, really bad. I did catch one. It was 12 ounces. It was nothing. It was so tiny. But there we go. And that is actually it for in here. Now we're going to get onto the soft baits, hard baits, top water, and jigs.